Jaylen Crocker-Johnson, Isaac Asuma. Questions for either of the athletes?
Jaylen, what did you feel like you guys needed to do once they took the lead there midway through the second half and had to buckle down?
Me personally, I feel like we just need to stay composed, not get frustrated ourselves, for the stuff not going right. Obviously, we're going to finish through adversity, so just digging down, really getting stops, turning it into offense for us.
What did the zone do for you guys that seemed to change the momentum of the game?
I said it was getting very downhill a lot, so I feel like that us being in the zone stopped that. They were stagnant, they didn't know what to do really, so I feel like that zone really helped us.
Isaac, what did you feel like were issues offensively? Was it just not making shots? What are the things were going on that kind of had you struggle on offense?
I think we got a lot of open shots. We just didn't hit them, and sometimes that's the way it goes, and we just got to keep playing through it, fight through that adversity of not making shots, and just get it done defensively.
Was the struggle you guys had mid-game, was it more where you felt what was going on with you guys, or was it something that they did, or combo both?
No, personally, I just feel like we just wasn't playing to our expectations to we could play way better on defense, so that was on us, but we tried to pick it up.
What do you feel like Cade was able to do offensively for you guys?
Cade does what he always does, get downhill, get to the free throw line, knock down shots, and him being out for part of the game that we didn't have that for a time, but other guys stepped up and it didn't matter, we got it done.
The coach said you guys have a day of rest tomorrow for both of you. How big is that going to be?
It's definitely gonna be big for a lot of guys, because we're gonna go out to Saturday, so we need that rest so we can come back on Thursday and get ready for this game.
Anything else from the players? All right, thanks, guys. We have Minnesota head coach Niko Medved. We'll open it up with opening statement and then follow with questions. Coach?
Tough, hard-fought win. Clearly we're struggling a little bit on offense right now. We knew watching the film on these guys, this team plays really, really hard, and kind of the style they play a little bit chaotic, but they really paint collapse. So they force you to drive. They really paint collapse, and I thought for a lot of the game we did a great job of moving the ball and finding open guys. And tonight we just really struggled to make shots and got frustrating. And I think one of the things the team has to continue to get better at when things aren't going your way. We've got to learn to find a way to bring a little bit more juice and energy and pick guys up. And that's something you got to go through as a team when you got so many new guys and learning what to do and what you trust to get through it. And second half, we came out and it was a fight. I think, we made a lot of plays down the stretch. I thought that we needed to. I thought Chauncey had some great defensive plays. We got on the glass. And clearly us going to zone there in the last part of the game was something that just felt like we needed to do with the way the game was going. And I thought that really just changed the rhythm of the game for us. And we were able to score, I think, our last 5 possessions. And fellas, tonight we knocked down our free throws. So, again, I don't know if it's every game is weird, right? It takes on a life of its own. But tonight we knocked down our free throws and we needed to.
Niko, you talk about every game being its own kind of identity. Do you feel like there's offensive issues beyond this game? Obviously, Missouri, Green Bay in the 60s scoring-wise.
I mean, if you're scoring in the 60s, that's an issue. What it is, I don't know. I mean, I would say we're also the same team that scored a lot of points early too. So it's early in the season. I'd have to go look at the film. I say, we shot too many threes, and maybe we did, but some of it's the style of defense they played. But I mean, listen, I'm going to take, I believe in our guys, I'm going to take wide open threes for Isaac, Bobby Durkin, Cade Tyson, you know what I mean? And even, Croc. I mean, again, he's a guy who shot 41%, in Mountain West play last year. Now that's with us touching the paint, moving the ball, staying aggressive. But we'll figure it out, we'll figure it out. And we're going through that right now. And I told the guys, sometimes you look back on these seasons and you look back in March at the end of the year and you realize you learned a lot about yourself through these games.
Has the quality of the looks you're getting changed in the previous 2 weeks, or is it just?
I don't know. I don't know if it's the quality of looks. I mean, I think the Green Bay game was a little bit different. They kind of ambushed up. It wasn't even the zone. It was just the changing defenses really kind of had us flustered. But I don't know. I mean, tonight it felt like we were getting pretty good looks. I'll be honest, sometimes I don't think we were aggressive enough. I don't think we were aggressive enough attacking sometimes, and we had numbers. We were almost being a little too cautious, kicking it out. We needed to attack the rim, and you guys saw it tonight. I mean, how many layups did we miss? Just bunnies right at the rim. I think those are good shots. I think, layups are good shots. I think wide open threes are good shots. I think the analytics would say that. I believe our guys are gonna make them. We didn't tonight. We look tired too. It's our third game in 7 days. That's an excuse. Everyone in college basketball does it. And they had to travel here and all that stuff. But, we got some guys a little banged up and tired, and we need a day off. So tomorrow we get a day off, and I just think we need to reset. We need to come back Thursday with a little bit renewed energy and get ready for a great opportunity on Saturday.
When you guys needed to buckle down, you said you needed to find players to find the juice. Was there anyone that was stepping up?
I think guys are learning. I think Chauncey really brings a lot of energy, to what we're doing. I know Croc is a guy who brings energy. But we just got to continue to learn that. It's hard, right? When things don't go maybe for you personally, it's easy to get frustrated and that's normal. It's normal for teams with so many new guys and whatever, but they're a great group. I mean, they really are. They're a great group. They're positive. They pull for each other. They work hard in practice, and this is just something that they've got to learn.
The zone defense changed the game. What about the zone really helped you guys change momentum?
It was kind of turning into one of these games where, we had a chance in the second half, I thought, to extend a lead, and then I thought we had a period where we missed like 3 layups, a couple of wide open shots. We just couldn't get going. Then they started, I think, to get downhill and attack. Cade picked up his 3rd foul, and just felt like, man, maybe we just need to get these guys off the attack. And I thought it did. I thought the zone kind of got them standing around. It was long possessions for them. We weren't fouling. We were able to rebound out of it. And yeah, I just think it was just a feel thing on the part to just say, hey, let's go to this. And it's something that we practice. We don't practice it a ton, but you never know. Every season I've been in, there's been times where that's helped us win games, and this was one of them.
What happened to Robert?
He had a little collision with his knee. We'll obviously know more tomorrow, and obviously keep our fingers crossed. It's nothing structural, that it just is. I don't know enough yet. Obviously he's a big part of what we do moving forward, so hopefully he's okay.
San Francisco's coming up. What do you know about them, or is it a little too early?
I mean, I'm very familiar with their program, obviously having been out west. I mean, you look, it started with Kyle Smith and Todd Golden, and they've got a great program. They're incredibly well coached. They win. They're in a great league, the West Coast Conference. It's kind of been, right, St. Mary's, Gonzaga, and, San Francisco. And so it'll be a big challenge for us. I haven't watched them this year, but I've watched them a lot in the past. And our fans probably don't know a lot about them, get a chance to watch them maybe that much, but it's a really good program. It'll be a really good challenge for us. But I'm looking forward to it. I've never been to the Pentagon either. So it's really weird. I've never played a game there or been there. So I'm looking forward to getting up to that venue. And I know we have a fan base up there too. So, Saturday afternoon should be fun.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.